What is up, y'all? John Joff with Revent Builds. We're out here for an update at the Modern Victorian. So much stuff has happened since the last time. Why don't y'all come in and check it out? Okay, so at this point, cabinets are going in, countertops are going in, and we are well underway with doors and trim. Come on in and check out our office. This is a one-of-a-kind like you've never seen before. Our office is totally paneled, floor to ceiling in walnut. Now, what we had to do to make this happen. So all of these are separate sheets, but what we did is we took our trim, it's a picture mold. This covers all of our gaps, so all of our walnut looks seamless. But also, this trim detail, it matches our aesthetic. It also matches with all of the picture mold that we're doing on the walls and the rest of the house. But what makes this special is all of this. There's no drywall. This is solid wood. All of our window returns, every seam is just perfectly done. Now, all of this that you're seeing right now is raw. We're gonna finish it. It is gonna have that rich, beautiful, dark walnut color. It is gonna be amazing. But check this out. So in all of our paneling, we have hidden doors. You see, here, here, and there for our closet. Come get a close-up of this. So here's what we have to do. On this, to make this work, we chamfer these corners. So they're cut at like a 30-degree angle. So what we have to do is allow this door to open fully. So we make those cuts, but then what we do is called an edge band. So if you're looking at this edge, when you see the raw plywood, it looks ugly. But what we do is on all of these edges, we actually get an iron and you heat it up and then it adheres. So we have to put edge banding around all of our doors, all of our door jambs, and also attached to the door frame itself so that all you're seeing is walnut. We still have to come back with some putty and just clean up our nail holes, but all of this is looking beautiful. And let me tell you, it just smells like money in here. It smells like an old richness, and that's exactly what we were going for. Now come check out the picture mold detail that we have basically throughout the house. So as you're looking at this is really cool. This is just a drywall. So if this was all paneled in wood, we're talking about hundreds of thousands to do this whole house, right? But what we've done is we're using this 1x2 as a picture mold. So then when we paint all of this a satin color, it's gonna look like it's a full paneled wall. And what's cool is, so our architects detailed, they wanted these to be 1x1s, like 4 separate pieces. But what we did is we took a 1x2, we took just an 1/8 of an inch deep of a saw cut so that when this is all painted, it's gonna look like 4 separate pieces. So what we did here is we cut this 1x2 in an angle. So now it looks like this is 4 separate pieces, like there's a miter there, a miter here, and there. What else is awesome that you don't see all the time is we have a 12-inch baseboard. Then there's a 1x2 chair rail on top of that, and that's where our wall paneling starts, and then it ends with a 1x2 crown. And this is all throughout the house. Okay, now to make it even a step further, look at our doors. They are flush within our walls. So we have all of our paneling going on top of our door, and then we have hidden doors into our bathroom. Same premise as the office, but let me show you how we can do this. This hinge right here is called a SOSS hinge, S-O-S-S. So what this hinge does is, you see how it's built inside of our door jamb? So the hinge is actually mortised out into the door slab and into the door frame. Normally, you would see the barrel of the hinges on the outside, they'd be exposed. But with a SOSS hinge, this is inside the jamb so that we can make our door completely flush on this side. So normally you would see that recessed about 2 inches. But right here, this is all flush with our drywall. So there will be a 10-foot tall by 20 feet wide floor to ceiling steel and glass curtain wall with French doors that divides our dining from the rest of the house. Now what's amazing about that glass is you're gonna be able to see that paneling wrap into the room and just flow throughout. So then all of our moldings, they actually match our cabinets. Come check this out. You know, the shaker style is very, very popular nowadays. But what we did is we kept that kind of shaker look with a recessed panel, but this is a micro shaker. It's only a 1-inch trim around our cabinets, and it just looks awesome. Still has that old school classic look that goes with the Victorian, but it kind of just cleans it up with that, you know, contemporary look and feel. So as I said, we've been well underway with cabinets, as you can see, but also this is our first look at the Arabescato marble in our kitchen and bar. Look at how phenomenal this is. All of our veining matches up through the backsplash. This is imported from Italy. Just fantastic. Just the countertop material in this house is over $40,000. But I've been talking about this floor to ceiling cabinetry wall in the kitchen for a long time now. We're finally seeing it take shape. So I love that we have our marble first. So we have to install the marble first, and then we install our uppers right on top of it. So you still have a little countertop space here, but it has that dramatic look of like a library. Some other details that are coming soon is you see our wire inside of our cabinets. Why, you might ask? We are gonna have sconces. So these doors are gonna be clip-on where you can actually pull them off and set them in. We're gonna have sconces inside of our cabinet that'll be mounted on either side of the range. The kitchen island, one of the biggest staples in our modern open concept kitchens. So here we have a 12-foot wide by 4-foot deep island. You might ask, why is this cut out in kind of a U shape? Our countertop is gonna overhang this, and it's a wing style island where the wings are on the side, but then all of this is for our bar stools to slide underneath. So what we did is we got this slab in the biggest size that it could come. So we're literally using one full slab, and we're just basically gonna round the edges on this, and that's gonna make up our island. So this is just one giant hunk of Arabescato. It's gonna look insane. Oh, look who it is, our office manager, Tito Romualdo Lozano. What's up, bro? So Tito is the guy behind all of our procurement. He puts together all of our selections, spreadsheets, he deals with allowances. It's just a lot more than I'd like to handle, and Tito freaking is a lifesaver.
Where the fun's at?
No, it's not.
We make it fun.
That's why you get someone that thinks it's fun. Okay, so like I said before, we have an awesome Butlers Pantry. And a pantry is really important because it really complements our kitchens, but it's also so functional how we live. So check this out. Floor to ceiling cabinetry with a big backsplash. This is where you're gonna put your stand mixer, your blender, your toaster oven, all of your appliances, and then obviously ample pantry space. Now across from that, we have our utility. A utility sink, full banks of cabinetry, raised cabinetry over the washer dryer for hanging space, and then of course our washer and dryer. Now why I love this, it's really important to me that this house has to be just as functional as it is beautiful. So when we're coming in through the garage, you take your dirty shit, you throw it in the wash, you put your groceries right on this counter. This is gonna be a place that is so used day to day, but it is also so beautiful. So this is another area where our wall paneling is making this corner, and it's going up into our stairwell. So check it out. We're bringing this all the way to the ceiling, which is about 20 feet high in here. All right, coming into our secondary bath. The first thing you're gonna see is tile all the way to the ceiling. Then we have these two massive skylights that are just letting tons of natural light into the space. This is an amazing material. It's almost like ice. If you shine a light through it, you can see it from the bottom. Now, coming to our tub. So all that you see here, what we wanted to do, again, remember functionality, you're gonna be sitting there while you bathe your children. This is kind of like the secondary space where the kids' rooms are gonna be nearby, but this marble is gonna be one solid piece all the way across. The tub is gonna be undermounted, so you won't be able to see any part of the tub but the inside. And then we're gonna take that marble and we're gonna waterfall it down to the floor. Okay, master bath, so another huge statement room. So our flooring is actually covered up in ramboard to protect it, but this is frost white 24 by 24 inch marble. Looks amazing. Now that kind of runs into our shower. This is gonna be another curtain wall. This will be stainless steel so that it won't corrode because this is a full steam shower. There's our steam registers right there. We'll have that door to close it all in, but now this whole space and the ceiling is tiled. And look at how massive this is. You could shower with 4 of me comfortably and no one would want that, but you could if you did. The other cool thing, you got 2 wall-mounted shower heads, a rain head over the bench, and then if you look up, we have a speaker and an exhaust fan in the shower, because one thing about steam showers is they get steamy, they can get kind of muggy. So when you have that exhaust fan, it'll pull all that steam out when you're done. Just like our office, and there's different accents above our fireplace, some built-in bookcases, we have walnut cabinetry here. But on top, we have our Arabescato marble like the kitchen, and we did a wall-mounted faucet with a 12-inch splash. But what else is cool is we have this 1.75-inch ledge that's gonna go all the way around our tub alcove. And then to kick it off, behind here, all the way to the ceiling. So from this corner, wrapping all the way around our tub alcove is gonna be walnut paneling, just like our office. Just spectacular. All right, y'all, if you've been following this whole time, you have seen this project rise from the ashes, and it's really becoming something of beauty. Now, we are about 90 days out, so every week, we're gonna be seeing massive progress of awesome stuff happening. We're gonna be updating this multiple times a week. If you guys would please like, follow, share, I would love it, and I love you already. Thank you for tuning in, and stay tuned if you want to continue to see some more badass builds just like this one.
I do this on my pants, but if I was alone. It seriously feels so good. You gotta do this.